Crash and burn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I am just wondering, what is Rancid's best record? Like, I think about this shit all the time. I think Rancid are one of those bands that haven't technically released a bad record. I think they're one of those bands whose every subsequent record just sort of built on the strength of the record prior. I mean, I know everybody will probably say immediately that their least favorite record was Let the Dominoes Fall, but Up to No Good and East Bay Nights on there and Civilian Ways and The Highway. So I wouldn't exactly say that that was their worst record, because again, it has so many good songs, like so many great songs. I mean, I love The Highway. The Highway is like one of my favorite songs that Rancid have ever written, and that's on there. Now, I'm not entirely sure where most of Rancid's fan base fall. Like, I know that you've got the purists that feel that the self-titled / Let's Go days were their best, but then you also have massive chunks of their fan base that would say And Out Come the Wolves was by far their best record because, of course, the strength of Ruby Soho, and Time Bomb's on there, and Lockstep and Gone's on there, Listed MIA's on there, Roots Radicals is on there, Maxwell Murder opens up that record, Dally City Train's on there, Old Friends on there. I mean, my God. And Out Come the Wolves does kick ass. But then Life Won't Wait came out, and Life Won't Wait for the longest time was my absolute favorite Rancid record. That, like, Crane Fist is on there, dude. Turntable's on there. Heart of Gold is on there. Oh my God. Hooligans, Blood Clot, Black Lung. Oh, dude, Black Lung's on there. I mean, there's just so much to love. Hoover Street. Oh my God, I almost forgot to say Hoover Street. Hoover Street's like one of my favorite songs Rancid have ever written. God, I love Hoover Street. They use a triangle in that too, and I think that was the other thing I absolutely loved about Life Won't Wait, was it took what they started with And Out Come the Wolves, and they chose to slow down some, and they just built on that by sort of adding more instrumentation and different, like I said, like the use of instruments like the triangle. And I think it's quite fun. At least I think it's a triangle. I guess it could have been a xylophone. No, it's got to be a triangle, a little fucking thing some people use as like a dinner bell. But anyways, yeah, I mean, Life Won't Wait was absolutely amazing because I felt like it was the companion piece to And Out Come the Wolves. Like, And Out Come the Wolves was part 1, and Life Won't Wait was part 2. In my copy of Life Won't Wait, I got it in one of those little bio boxes with the cassette that opened at the top like a pack of cigarettes, and you pulled the cassette out of it. That was so rad. But then, after that, Rancid dropped Rancid 2000. And that's like one of the best, like, Jesus Christ, that record is relentlessly fast. But what sometimes happens with fast records is bands sort of cop out. They just figure if we go incredibly fast, nobody will notice that all the songs sound the same. And that's not the case. Rancid 2000 is just as diverse sounding as any other Rancid release. It's just so incredibly fast. Like, the speed on Rancid 2000 beats any other fast tracks Rancid have ever done, even off their first 2 records. Like, Let's Go is incredibly fast as well, but it's not incredibly fast in the same sort of like hardcore sense that Rancid 2000 was. But then they released Indestructible, and I absolutely love Indestructible. I know their fan base sort of backlashed somewhat there because they were being distributed by Warner, and their fans didn't like that, so they had to take the Warner label off, the logo, off the record. Which I don't see what the big deal is. By that point, Rancid had already made a ton of money, and their fan base needed to chill out because they're not getting any younger. You've got to think about your future, especially concerning the fact that you're running out of working capital the older you get, right? Your body breaks down. So the fact that they were being distributed by Warner Brothers, I just saw that as like they were stepping up in the world. But the rest of their fan base didn't feel that way. They felt like they were selling out, and it's like... And so Indestructible was absolutely amazing too. I mean, that record has such flow. Like, Red Hot Moon is on there, the title track, Indestructible's on there. Oh my God. Travis Bickle is on there. David Courtney's on there. I don't know, man. There's so many songs on that record that are absolutely amazing. Roadblocks on there. Other Side is on there. Oh my God. Like, Saturday, where else are you gonna go? There's no way I'm gonna end up at the disco. Make my way through fist fights and stilettos. Oh God, I love Indestructible. And then, but they just didn't slow down. Like, everything Rancid did, like, right up, like, Count Troublemaker. I thought Troublemaker was absolutely amazing, and it didn't occur to me that Troublemaker actually sounds sort of technical when compared to the sort of more natural sense of flow that Tomorrow Never Comes has. I didn't realize that there was such a disconnect, and maybe it was because there's such a distance between Troublemaker and Tomorrow Never Comes. But I don't know, what is Rancid's best record? What do you think Rancid's best record is? I can't put my finger on it. I used to say Life Won't Wait, but Tomorrow Never Comes was absolutely perfect. So, and that's their newest one, and these guys are all like pushing 60 now. So that's really saying something about like the strength of Rancid's songwriting capabilities. But I'm going to leave it there because this has run way too long. So thank you for hanging out with me for almost 6 minutes while I discussed what exactly is Rancid's best album. Like always, don't forget that you guys kick ass. I'm getting out of here. Have a good night.